Hi, this is the first part of the Time Lord challenge. This is actually my first challenge at all, but I have been watching people do challenges for a long while, and I've been really wanting to start one, but it was really hard to choose just one from the many I have seen around. So if this actually works out, I may be playing others, or at least I will try, as I'm realizing that most challenges are actually using a normal lifespan, and I'm really used to using the long, which I know can be boring and it gives you too much time to get stuff done, but I tend to like playing with huge households, so it's kinda useful to have time to actually get to play with everyone and to sometimes just like forget about others. So anyways, this is my first time lady. I decided to make her a bit old because just like in the Doctor Who series, the first Doctor was an elder, and eventually his first regeneration happened when he was about dying from old age. So I didn't wanted to keep the idea. I made her an adult anyways, because the rule says that she has to be an adult, not a young adult, nor an elder. So she's just fake wrinkles and stuff and very shiny eyes, but she's going to work. So this challenge was made by Nas Jayman at the Sims forum, and the rules basically say that you get one Time Lord or Time Lady, and you have 11 regenerations. That means that there's going to be 12 different versions of this time person. And so your first Time Lord, you decide a profession, you choose a profession from whatever you want. There's a generator in the challenge itself that you can use to get the surname you want, just like it's the doctor, or your character could be the engineer or the physician or whatever else you want. Like looking around at other challenges, I don't remember who it was really, but I saw in a blog someone that had her time lady being called the door, and that was really cute and made me really jealous that I didn't get the name before. But anyways, here's my first seamstress. That's the name I chose, and the first name had to be just the number, just like we have the first Doctor and the second and the 11th and 10 and so. And so you have to choose 3 traits, and those 3 traits you cannot repeat for the rest of the challenge unless you start being able to not choose one or another, because there's a trait that cancels the other, just like you can be clean and messy at the same time. And then you also have an aspiration to choose, and our current mission is to achieve this aspiration before we age into an elder, because when we are about turning into an elder we have to get a potion. We have to get the youth potion, so we have to try to make sure we have at least 1500 aspiration points to get it, so we can drink it and then go and get ourselves a new version. So the regeneration has to be a totally different sim. I believe it can be either gender and then any skin color, and everything should be quite different. And so the traits are all going to be different, also because we cannot choose this again, and then we have to choose another aspiration. And those are just the things that she has to do in one lifespan. Then, like in the whole duration of the challenge, we have to get 19 abilities to the top and at least 6 collections. So that's probably going to be the hardest part for me. So our time lady here, she's already meeting her neighbors. This is actually Fiona from another house that I made, inspired in American Horror Story. I think I'm going to lower the volume again, sorry. It's a bit too loud. Okay, let's see if that's better. Let's hope it is better. So they are really not getting along. She's supposed to be mean and evil and etc. She's also quite a big youth potion user. But anyways, let's let them talk some because our time lady starts to need working on her skills on charisma. It's not a bad thing to work at. And so let's look at the Tardis. I first wanted to build a whole new thing based on her personality or something, but while looking around, I found this really cute version of the Tardis. It's made by someone I can't pronounce the name, so I'm going to show you. I'm sorry. It's GymeaLillie or GymeaLillie. I don't know, but you can find it on the gallery. And so, just like it should be, it's a tiny little room that is bigger on the inside. That's also part of the rules. We cannot have any other buildings but the Tardis entrance on top. So I changed it a little bit, the original building, but just a little bit. This is the area that we mostly see on the series, but different because every time Lord gets to decide how the Tardis is going to look. So this is like the control thing. I really like how this lamp works here, huge. And then we have a little kitchen and a bathroom. And what else? There was a gym here, but I removed it because it didn't seem to match her pretty well. We might add it later if we already start needing to exercise. And there's 2 bedrooms, so we actually have room to invite a companion or 2. And then this is a little bit I added. That is a very big and empty room for the collections. That is very empty and very big. And there's a crib just to make someone happy. I was sharing it with a friend and it was like reminded that the doctor used to have a crib. No, this is going pretty bad, and yet we are going to keep talking because why not? She's going to make fun of her outfit because after all it's just a funny human that is trying to make us upset. And the seamstress is stressed because she had learned that Fiona is a criminal. We kind of probably need an X-ray to freeze her or something like that pretty soon. Because the doctor probably wouldn't get tense, he would do something about it. But then not all godly friends have to be like the doctor, so let's see where this takes us. Okay, now she's hungry. So it's probably time we go inside. Yes, there she left before we leave first. That's a pity. She wants to calm herself down in front of a mirror, and we actually have a mirror handy, so let's go let her do that. Then we can start working on our first goals because we need to be able to feed ourselves. Also, we don't have that much time, and as I said, I really don't know how long 20 sim days are. It may not be very long at all. So let's see. have a TV? I thought we had a TV, but looks like we don't. Alright, we did. I mean, so let's get her to get ideas and hope she gets inspired, and so we can cook some. I'm really fond of the Tardis. I'm still looking forward at adding other rooms, and I'm even looking forward at what the next time lady will do with her decoration, as we are going to have to spec changes. She's going to have a different personality after all. And yeah, we are building up our cooking at the same time. Let's make it faster. And of course she has to be watching MasterChef, because that's what she wants to be, and also I think it's the cutest one of the cooking shows. You probably have already seen these a million times, but I really don't get tired of watching them. Okay, she's inspired. So, achievement unblocked. Let's take the chance and make her cook. Let's start with a salad because anything else may be dangerous. Okay, let's see. She's still not using her hands. And here Liz getting better at cooking, and she got... What? It's an excellent... What? I didn't know you could get like a really good meal just by your first try, but way to go. It may have to do with the foodie trait, I'm going to guess, but that's good news. We will probably have to take the advantage that she's inspired and cook something else. I really wish I remember if we have to be in the cooking career to be able to get this aspiration completed, because if not, we're good with money. Money is actually not something that you're not allowed to cheat at. I just got it so we could get this Tardis at the start, but I'm really not going to cheat anymore. At least unless things get like really bad. For now we are going to try to keep what we have and try to make some money. Though of course the Gali friends have nothing to worry about stuff like that, because they have alien magical credit cards or something. I really don't remember, but we have seen the doctor pull out money from other planets at least once or twice. So we are going to put this in the fridge. She made 2 excellent meals, so let's keep at least some, and let's hope that we keep being lucky. I don't know what she's going to do with so much food, but hopefully she will make some friends, and she's on level 3. And this is like boringly too easy so far. What? Right, you have like one counter space. Put that down then. I really don't like it that they're going to like place everything on the floor. And we're going to probably try to get her some more counters. I don't know if this is going to help, but let's put that there. And never seen this counter. I'm really not sure where they are from. I may just not be paying any attention, but I didn't know you could do that. I know I have been playing a lot, but not getting much progress even in the building myself. I don't really have all that much custom content, so I also know this is not custom content, that it has to be a game theme, but I really didn't know it did that. So let's see, we have 4 excellent meals. Let's make another. So let's see, she's done mac and cheese. Let's make scrambled eggs just for herself. We are doing good in the needs part. If we have time, we are going to look a bit around to see if there's something to collect or some neighbor to say hi. So I'm sorry if it's boring, but I really like watching Sims cook. So 1 out of 4 down. So she has to invite people to eat, so we are going to have to get people to come. So we have to make a gourmet food and get 5 in. So I still can make gourmet food, and we have to get better in cooking, but we need friends, so let's see if someone is out there. You needed one of the bigger lots, but it also seems that it's not one of the most populated ones, like there's nothing fun to do around. Maybe it is and I'm not seeing it, but yeah, it doesn't look like. Yes, I've never been here. I'm more of other neighborhoods and other bits of this neighborhood. But part of the point of doing this is getting out of my comfort zone, so I guess it's not a bad thing that we are actually doing new stuff. So let's see where to go. I guess we can go to the library, so that even if we don't get to see anyone, we can read some cooking book or something, which seems to be a good plan after all. Poor thing, she's going to die alone. I'm really bad at actually figuring out when there's people or places, so there's going to be a lot of too late or too early going on. So you're supposed to be able to get companions on the Tardis, like you can invite people to move in with you. The only prerequisite is that they are friends. You can't get people that likes you move in and then they turn into enemies, even if we know that probably the doctor would be totally happy about having the master live with her or Missy, but you can't do that here. If they turn into an enemy, they have to go. I don't know if I want to have a companion like an spouse yet. I'm probably going to save that till we get a romantic time lady. She's not going to be that one, but I kind of like the idea of, even if we are not playing to be the doctor, to keep the same kind of thought about just being an alien and therefore not being so willing to socialize and get attached like romantically with just anyone. But that's plans for the future. For now, we're going to try to make friends with Elisa Pancakes, and we are probably going to call it a date. So we're going to talk some, we're going to compliment on her. We're also going to talk about food because we like food. We are going to try to know her better. Okay, she's now paying attention to the computer, not us. But we can wait.
Yep.
Well, we really cannot wait all that much, but she doesn't have to know, and we don't have to look desperate after all. So we just learned Elisa is a materialist. Here she's Eliza. I don't know, I have the game in Spanish, as you probably noticed. You're going to discover about her career. We learned that Eliza or Elisa is unemployed. We're going to ask how her day has been and talk about our favorite recipes. We're going to tell her a funny story. We are going to ask about her day again. Why not? We're going to have a deep conversation. Then we are going to toss a joke because we don't really want to be all that serious. We are going to make a joke about aliens. Though I don't know what it says in an English version, but in Spanish it's more like a joke about Martians. Let's see. Alright, so nice. Go. So we are probably going to call it a day here. Thank you for watching. Let's hope that this gets into more interesting stories. We know that she's also going to make a lot of exploring and have big plans. They're probably going to end up with me digging at the gallery, which is not a bad thing because there's some amazing builds there, but I really want to try to build some historical places so she can visit, because after all she's a time traveler and she should be going places. So thank you again and goodbye.